thought I would share some of the junk that I have laying around. Junk every day. This is a 1982 CJ7 Jeep Renegade. I bought from a lady that was closing it up for her father's estate. Didn't run, didn't drive, didn't do anything. Paid $2,300, I believe. It's not in very good shape. It has a lot of rust throughout. I'm sure there's a lot hiding underneath those panels. Not even gonna take them off to find out. You might notice a few odd things on it that I didn't notice until I got there. Was, hey, why does it have a filler cap there? Because normally they're not there on a CJ. They are right there, and you can see a panel right there that has been covered up. So that's a hint right there. Another thing is that's definitely not a CJ rear bumper. And on the front of it, don't look at the wiring yet, that's another sketchy thing. So let's get into why this 82 CJ7 is not necessarily a complete CJ7. Hold on here. So that is a 6-cylinder engine, but it is not well, it is a 4-liter, but it's not a 4.2, which I believe is what's supposed to be in there. And it's fuel injected, which is another thing. And then there's a lot of wiring. There's obviously an air intake and a fuse panel that doesn't belong. And then there is a computer hiding down in there. So that leads me to believe that that's definitely not all CJ7. And then you kind of wonder, well, the wheels are another thing. That's not a CJ wheel. And then I don't know if you can see underneath here, but if you get underneath here, I don't know if you can see that rear diff down there. That is not Jeep parts. Well, it is Jeep parts. So what I've come to conclude is that this is a 82C with a 97 TJ frame. Driveline, axles, motor, everything. So come to find out that, yeah, it's all there. The wiring, they just kind of patched in the wiring. You can see some of the wiring there. There's a computer back in there, not very good. So on this, if you can see this, see that, it is going along here. It is I'm gonna put you right up here. Have a 82 CJ with a white or a TJ body frame and everything like that. I got it, wasn't running, didn't have a fuel pump. Come to find out, which if I show you here, let me switch this around here. Oh, you can see it here. I just got some junk in the back, but back there, that is that is what, nice and flimsy there. So I put a fuel pump in it. And then trying to figure out their wiring here. It was all on a, I don't know if you can see that. So it had ignition wire from, or power wire from the battery over to the starter. So you just jump that, and then it had this switch here, right there, that switch there powers the fuel pump. And then there was power from the ignition, so if you had the key on, right there, then you were able to fire it up. I actually got it running, driving. Everything seemed to work. Four-wheel drive works. The four-wheel drive is pretty, I can see that in there. Four-wheel drive is pretty sketchy in there. All this stuff has just been hacked together there. So it was kind of a mess. So what to do with this thing? I was debating to fix all the wiring. I don't think it's worth getting too involved with the wiring. I will probably cut out everything I don't need. We do have a YJ steering column that I'm going to steal out of another Jeep and put it in this one. So then I have the ignition, I have it. It was cheap. I have another Jeep laying around. That is the plan. Then some different rims and tires, and then this thing is going to, I don't know, I think it'll just be a fun run around thing. So yeah, so wiring, I'm gonna patch a few holes in the floor and then put some seats back in it, tidy everything up and go from there. But follow along and see junk every day. Name's Dean, and thanks.